Hey everyone, today's video is about when you get bullied for being autistic. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. It was one of those days where the sun shone brightly, casting long shadows on the grounds of UA High School. The air was crisp, filled with the sounds of students chatting and laughing as they walked to their classes. But for you, the day had a heaviness that no amount of sunshine could lift. You walked through the hallways, your head down, hoping to avoid the eyes of others. It wasn't that you didn't want to interact with your classmates. It was just that you knew the whispers would start soon enough. You were different. In a school full of aspiring heroes, standing out was the last thing you wanted. Hey freak, where do you think you're going? The voice came from behind you, sharp and taunting. You stiffened, your heart racing as you forced yourself to keep walking, hoping that they'd just leave you alone this time. But of course they didn't. A hand grabbed your shoulder, spinning you around to face a group of students. They weren't the worst of the bullies, but they were persistent, always making slight comments and laughing at your expense. Today was no different. What's the matter? Too good to talk to us. One of them sneered. You bit your lip, hands fidgeting with the hem of your uniform. The words were stuck in your throat, as they often were in situations like this. Your mind raced, trying to find the right thing to say, but nothing came out. Oh look, they're doing that weird thing with their hands again. Another one mocked, mimicking your movements with exaggerated gestures. The group laughed, the sound echoing in the empty hallway. You felt your face flushed with embarrassment, your stomach twisting into knots. You had always been different, but being autistic didn't make you any less of a person. It just made things harder, like understanding social cues or handling unexpected situations. But that didn't mean you deserved to be treated like this. Just as you're about to turn and flee, a loud, familiar voice cut through the laughter. What the hell do you think you're doing? You turned to see Bakugo Katsuki, his eyes narrowed, and his expression furious as he stormed down the hallway, striding towards you. Kirishima was right behind him, his usual friendly smile replaced by a look of steely determination. The bullies froze, their laughter dying in their throats. Everyone at UA knew better than to mess with Bakugo and Kirishima, especially when they were angry. We were just... One of them started, but Bakugo cut them off with a snarl. Just what? Harassing someone because they're different. That's real heroic of you. He spat, his voice dripping with sarcasm. His hands were clenched into fists, tiny explosions crackling from his palms as he glared at the group. Kirishima stepped forward, his eyes softer but no less intense. You need to leave them alone. Now, he said, his voice calm but firm. There was no room for argument in his tone. The bullies exchanged nervous glances before backing away. Whatever. We were just joking. One of them muttered, but they quickly turned and left, disappearing around the corner. As soon as they were gone, Bakugo turned to you, his expression softening slightly. You okay? He asked gruffly, his concern evident despite the rough demeanor. You nodded, though your hands were still trembling. Yes, I'm fine. You managed to say, though your voice was shaky. Kirishima stepped closer, his gaze warm and reassuring. You don't have to pretend with us, you know. We're here for you. You looked between the two of them, your heart swelling with gratitude. They had always been there for you, from the moment you'd started dating, supporting you through everything, even when you struggled to express how you felt. I just hate that they make fun of me for something I can't control. You admitted, your voice barely a whisper. Bakugo's expression darkened again, but this time with a different kind of anger. They're idiots. he said firmly. "You're 100 times better than them. Don't ever forget that." Kirishima nodded in agreement, his hand reaching out to gently squeeze yours. "Baku was right, Wayan. You're strong, and you don't have to face this alone. We've got your back, always." You felt a lump form in your throat, overwhelmed by the kindness in their words. It wasn't often that you felt truly understood, but with them, it was different. They didn't just tolerate your differences, they embraced them, making you feel like you belonged. "Thank you," you said, your voice choked with emotion. "I don't know what to do without you too." Bakugo scoffed, though there was a small smile tugging at the corners of his lips. "You'd probably be just fine, but we're not going anywhere, so you don't have to find out." Kirishima grinned, his sharp teeth flashing in the light. "We're a team, remember? You're stuck with us." You couldn't tell but smile at that, the tension in your chest easing as you looked at the two of them. They were more than just your boyfriends. They were your partners, your protectors, and your biggest supporters. "We should get to class," you said after a moment, not wanting to dwell on what happened any longer. Bakugo rolled his eyes, but nodded. "Yeah, let's go. But if any of those assholes give you a trouble again, you can come straight to us, okay?" Kirishima gave you a reassuring nod as well. "And if you ever need to talk about anything, we're here." You nodded, feeling lighter as the three of you walked down the hallway. With them, you knew that you could face anything, even by the harsh words of others. And as you walked to class, Bakugo kept a close watch, his eyes scanning the halls for any sign of trouble. Kirishima stayed close to your other side, his presence a constant source of comfort. When you reached your classroom, Bakugo leaned down to press a quick kiss to your forehead, his lips lingering more than just a moment. "Take care of yourself," he muttered, his voice softer than it had been all day. Kirishima followed suit, placing a gentle kiss on your cheek before giving you one of his trademark grins. "We'll see you after class," he promised. You smiled, feeling their warmth and care surround you like a protective shield. "I will," you replied, your hearts full of affection for the two boys who had become your everything. And as they walked away, you couldn't help but feel a surge of confidence. No matter what challenges you faced, you knew you wouldn't face them alone. You had Bakugo and Kirishima by your side, and with that, you were truly unstoppable. Thanks for listening. Hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye!